Hey, my name is PolishLynx, and today we are getting into the continuation of Sounds of Her Love, which I freaking loved, and Ceri is freaking precious, so yeah. The new content for the game is called We'll Always Be Together, so let's go. Yes, I think it's been... I want to get here first. Alright. Sounds for Love, We'll Always Be Together is the continuation of okay. This game, for the full experience, it's recommended to read Sounds of Love before continuing. Done it. This game is uses the original assets first presented in the parent story. Got it. Please enter a character name. I don't remember if I entered or not. Let's go with my 9, whatever. Maybe it's basic? Wait, give me a sec. No.
It was good.
No, okay, there was... Alright. There is a generic, name. I mean, you were only away for a week. How was your trip? Her eyes dart upwards to match my own, filled with her, their typical aura of hesitance. Still, I have to give her some credit. She isn't blushing. After all, this is the girl I fell in love with. By now, it should be expected I'd know all of her special quirks. The things that make her Ceri.
It was good.
Thank
you.
There is no need to be this shy. We are dating, but surely hasn't changed. Her hair, gently swaying in the urban breeze, still flows gracefully down her shoulders like a stream, each golden strand glistening in the sunlight. A charming aspect I tend at least to enjoy. Maybe now, with all our problems behind us, we can really bring on a new feeling to our everyday lives. It's just that the music is still too loud for her.
I missed you.
I've missed you too! Shouting out her words, Ceri shifts her vision quickly aside, avoiding my now bemused gaze. I'm pretty sure she grabbed the attention from a few passersby too. Despite it being pretty, letting her stand there nuzzled in the cold autumn breeze would be wrong if I didn't give her a response. I've missed you too, Ceri. But we should probably get going to school. What? Lifting my wrist slowly, my fingers tapped against the smooth glass of my watch, captivating Ceri's amber eyes as they slowly widen in shock.
We're late? No, that can't be.
Don't panic. We'll make it. I don't think she's ever been late before. Her reserved, timid nature couldn't possibly handle the harsh scolding that's usually bestowed upon typical delinquents. It would be cruel, but awfully cute to watch. Imagine her scrunching her eyelids, as if to tuck herself away like a deer caught in the headlights. As adorable as she'd be, there is no need to put her through that sort of torment. After all, I can appreciate her innocence anytime I please. She's standing right there. The girl can't help but laugh. Well, we should probably hurry then. Matching her skin with mine in one swoop move, I clutch her hand tightly enough to cause the usual crimson glow appear across her delicate cheeks. Fancy run?
Again?
As cliche as that may be, I can't help but cherish the small things about our relationship, the things that really bring us together. With our duet ready to begin, our legs moving knees and ready to take on the challenge before us. Let's go. Setting off swiftly, I turn my neck to take another glance at the girl whimsically running alongside me. Her hair, tousled by our quick movements against the wind, still gracefully caresses her ever-enduring beauty. In a way, I guess I'm lucky for finding such a treasure. Yeah, you are.
Okay,
Following the wind, Glenty? Probably gently, but I'd say it was supposed to be gently, not glenty. So yeah, let's go. Feeling the wind gently sweep across my face, my eyes shift upwards, greeted by the vision of the school before us. Watching countless students flow through the doors toward class, following their respective routines, is enough to tell me we've made it on time. Slowing to a stop, still held by my hand, Ceri takes a few resting breaths as her braids dangle over a new, now slumped set of shoulders. I can't help but join her.
We made it.
Yeah, we did. Just in time to. In actual fact, I don't think we're really that late to begin with, judging by the number of students easing their way through the gates. You know, if it were me, I would ease my way if it was 1 minute before the beginning of first lesson. So yeah, regardless, being together with Ceri is enough to brighten my sore thoughts, even if I'm now considerably weakened.
Shall we go inside? It's cold.
As she still clenches my hand tightly, each shiver from her warm body reaches across to mine. It's only October, but it truly has gotten a lot cold. Yeah, I wish it was October, considering it's actually 1st of August right now. We are 1 hour and 46 minutes into 1st of August, and it's hot. Fan still on in the background, you might hear it. The PC is going berserk as well because of the heat. So yeah, a lot of noises in the background, unfortunately. Anyway, it's only October, but it really has gotten a lot colder. Even after our faithful run, I can't keep her here for much longer. That's a good idea. Strolling down the now all too familiar corridor towards class, with the girl I chose still gripping my hand tightly, we arrive at the door which signals our separation. It's fun to think that after arriving here just over a month ago, things like this now seem fairly normal to me. God damn it. The fact that I can't hear the music properly annoys me. But also the fact she has that super quiet voice actually doesn't allow me to listen to that music too much. Plus, can't say the background noises in my room aren't getting in the way as well. Okay, turning to face her, our eyes together peering towards one another. Ceri's blush still looms on her face from before as she looks back towards me with a shy yet alluring smile. Her lips twisting as the sunlight streaming from the glass panes behind us amidst them. She knows just as well as I do that it's time to say goodbye. But really, it won't be long.
I'll see you later, okay?
Did you remember to bring your lunch money again?
Of course I did. I wouldn't want you to pay for me again.
Well, shit. That's what I prepared to do. It sounds like I wouldn't. You don't have to worry about that. But anyway, I'll see you at lunch.
Okay.
So precious, damn it. Turning around in a frail manner, Ceri moves forward with her back to me, heading off to her own class. After not seeing her for the past week, knowing that this isn't a long goodbye is enough to warm my heart. And enough for me to realize that I've been standing in the corridor far too long to be normal. I guess it's time to head inside. Sitting in my usual seat, the aura of typical classroom chatting spans the space around me in the form of trivial conversations. I see that the school still can't afford a clock with indicators. Seriously, I will be pointing this out in every VN, if the game has the clock with indicators or not. Okay, the class is always full of lethargy as we wait patiently for our teacher to arrive. What's the point of coming to class anyway in this day and age? What do you mean? I hate to do, but everyone has to go. I didn't hear. There's the guy in the northeast scoring highly on national tests. What's the point of dumps like us going to school when there is smart asses like that around? To get a job! It's not like I want you to eat my class either with attitudes like that. The class pulls on and aware of the teacher's presence. Considering we have biology, I know this is going to be a long couple of hours. Lunch couldn't come any sooner. Drawing to an end, the class resumes the prior activity from this morning, as conversations bounce around the room in preparation for lunch. All around me, people rise from their seats as a cluttered crowd forms around the class door. It might take a while for me to get out, rather a couple seconds longer. However, that amount of time is still enough to cause irritation. Within me, my heart beats to see Ceri, to see that smile once again. Greeted by the corridor, the repeated routine of joining the shifting mass of students towards the cafeteria plays on in the usual fashion. Another insignificant but somehow special part of my life. Each day moving forward with people which I could still consider total strangers heading towards the girl I love. And those sounds are okay too, I guess. Staying in line in the cafeteria, a quick glance around me despite being filled with a scene of lively students eating food shows no sign of Ceri. Having agreed to meet her here for simplicity, this is the first time we've actually been able to get food together. It's not like I dislike waiting for her outside class. Being able to see her cute face light up in surprise whenever she saw me, even for she knew I'd be there, was always a delight. However, clattering up the corridors wasn't the best option, nor was getting pushed into by people eager to get some food. So now here I am, feet placed, sturdy on the ground, waiting for her, slowly inching forward as the line progressively gets shorter. Ah, it's always nice to treat yourself to lunch after a long weekend. It's a shame they don't sell these beef sandwiches anywhere else. It's no surprise these 100% roast beef sandwiches are still popular. They are always in short supply. Can't you just buy more than one and take some home? Oh yeah, man, you're a genius! You ought to join one of those clubs. They need a guy like you there. What he means by one of these clubs, I don't know. However, I sure do know that I'm nowhere near smart enough to top any leaderboards. Besides, who'd want to spend time at the club when walking home with Ceri is much more enjoyable?
There you are. I've been looking everywhere for you.
Hey, looks like you got yourself some 100% roast beef there too, huh? All the while a big notch on the arm, I'm not sure whether I want to punch him or punch him. That should be the option. Or laugh. Ceri trots up to my side, taking her place in line for food too, her glasses being slightly ajar, her race adds to her innocent and frail appearance. I can imagine her having brown hair, not wanting to be too late, join me. Brushing up against my side, her arm bravely skirts across mine, causing us to meet one another again. Lately, I've noticed her standing increasingly closer to me than before. Maybe that's a part of being in love? Maybe. What? Or maybe it's her lack of self-awareness. No matter what it is, there will always be only one word to describe it. Cute!
Sorry about that.
It's okay, Ceri. It's really okay. You just bruised me. That's all. I think she doesn't understand. It's fun to tease her. A bruise wouldn't even form this quickly.
Are you okay? Sorry.
She's just so precious, damn it. I'm joking. Placed my hand gently upon her golden hair, Ceri moves her eyes upwards before going red in her character's manner of embarrassment.
Not here.
Yeah, man, we're at the front of the queue anyway. Save that lovely noise up for later. Maybe it was a bit too far, but she's my girlfriend after all. Lifting my hand away from Ceri, I turned to face the section of goods I will offer. It's probably better if we just got something and sat down. Fleeing suit, Ceri grabs a small salad box from the counter, frames behind me, curving herself around the chairs of our fellow students. It's amusing to see so much consideration placed into her movements, particularly at the expense of people who did so little to help her. On the other hand, I'd be happy to bump into anyone if they are in my way.
Shall we sit by here?
Yeah. Stood beside the next to the empty table, tucked almost nearly out of sight. Ceri peers towards me with her golden eyes widen as she waits a response. Sure, here's fine. Whether she wants to tuck herself away from everyone else or whether she just wants a bit of privacy, I couldn't mind. For me, it's good to be alone with her, even in a room full of people.
Yeah, is there space going here, man? I see you choose the sandwich too. Nice choice. And her a salad. Well, it doesn't look like she spent a lot of meat anyway.
I want to punch him in the face. Or punch him in the face. No, there isn't space going.
Yeah. Hey man, chill, I thought we were friends.
I don't even know your name.
You don't need to.
Walking away with a wink, he disappears off into the crowded expanse of tables further on, but I think he's gone.
What did he mean by...
You don't want to know? Don't worry about it. Really. Looking downwards, Ceri fills with her fingers as the table goes silent. It's only the two of us, which makes the entire thing even more awkward. She either wants to ask something or something's wrong. Hopefully it's the former.
Are you doing anything after school?
Not really. No. Lucky me. No, I'm pretty much always free. I don't know if that's a good thing or not a good thing for. If I went home early, I had to face the wrath of my father praying his hands deep into my social life. That or be privy to another argument about toast.
Good. It'd be bad if you joined a club or something.
It's not like I can join any anyway, or rather that I'd be interested.
Do you want...
Want to what?
Do you want to go on a date with me?
Yes. Hey, I don't even need to think, okay? Blurting out the question, Ceri's face reddens almost as instantly as she averts her eyes away. What does she expect me to say? It's not like I'd refuse. Of course I do. I'll never tell you otherwise. Reverting her eyes towards me, Ceri leaves her mouth ajar as she stalls for her own words. Seeing her like this, it's good. Having reintroduced myself to her in this very hall, it's almost nostalgic, despite us only being together for the past month.
Thank you.
It's not something I need to be thanked for. Ending my sentence with a smile, Ceri lets out a small laugh in response, enough to make me fall in love all over again.
Then it's sorted. I'll be waiting for you, okay?
Tucking into her salad, I join Ceri in eating one of many lunches together, even the break is closing in on its end. Being here with her, I couldn't be any happier.
I'll be waiting here. For you.
Leading beside the doors to class, once again, Ceri and I are faced with the threat of separation. After what we've been through, facing this sort of predicament is rather comical. She could be sneaking around in class right now, 6,000 miles away, all positively flipped from her body. Or rather, probably asleep, given the different time zone, but the point still stands. I'm honestly glad that she was able to say that we had the chance to tell each other our feelings. I love you, Ceri.
What?
You couldn't have forgotten, could you?
No, of course not. I love you too.
Looking up at me gently with a smile, her cheek has always stayed a deep shade of rose as she is gracefully graced. Wait, where did I take the gracefully from? As she is graced by the afternoon sunlight. Each part of her delicate face lit up by the sense of nature. It's picturesque.
I'll see you later.
See you. Drawing to an end, once again, the class remains the very same sluggish all-round, with everyone just about finished for the day. Having transferred here not too long ago, it's these very unchanging aspects of school life I've become used to all over again. However, there is one thing which continues to surprise. A girl who continues to find ways to make me smile. Joining the mass of students, as always, I make my way out of the class. With various students passing through my field of view, my eyes spot a faint glimpse of golden, flowing braids done neatly with care, topped off with two little red bows. It's not too hard to guess who this person is. Moreover, knowing she's here for me lightens my heart, even though it was to be expected. Making my way towards her, she lifts her head to catch mine in view and sets up the very same scenario out of habit. Amber eyes, caught in surprise, marked by a deeply reddened pair of cheeks with her mouth slightly ajar, trying to catch something to say. She's nervous. She's Ceri. Ceri!
Good morning.
It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, but I guess I can understand why you don't know what hour it is. I mean, technically, you know, clocks without certain elements, you know, clocks without indicators, so.
Oh, right.
You okay? For whatever reason, she's acting weirder than normal. It's not like dislike that awkward side of her, rather it's truly what makes her special to me. However, from time to time, there is enough of a reason to ask questions. Having blurred out her emotions to me just under a month ago, seeing her shell herself up again like this is something strange.
I'm just nervous, is all. You really make me happy.
Yes! Hearing those words, it's something treasuring, our love being sexually founded, binding us together. I have to admit, you also make me a little nervous. Her looks on, bemused by my words. Stretching up my arm towards her, my finger jolts her hair aside as I gently flick her on the forehead. Boop! Don't feel so bad about it. You make me happy too. Taking the first steps through the corridor, with my feet meeting the polished floor below, I begin to make my way outside with school now over for the day. Ceri taking her cue trails alongside me as we wander through swathes of students heading outside. Together, a couple. Welcomed by a soft autumn breeze against our skin, Ceri and I stand beside the school gates in an idyllic fashion. Her having somehow taken a grasp of my hand whilst we were walking, being the first to speak up.
Date?
Yes, we are going on a date, right? I think. A date. So what was it you planned on doing, seeing that you asked? It's not that I really care in the end, or truthfully doing anything with her is enough to satisfy me. I'd be fine just standing here with her and our hands together embraced by the warm afternoon sun set against us.
Shall we go into town?
As expected, we're going to the city. Despite being a fun trip, I wish I had the chance to do more with her. Regardless, around here there aren't many opportunities for outings other than festivity. Still, complaining isn't of good virtue. I'll have plenty of chance to spend time with her as life itself steams ahead. A summer trip would be fun, if I'm patient to wait for it. Seeing her in her swimsuit would be nice. Oh, I mean, that's true. However, I honestly would say that seeing her wearing anything is still nice. I mean, zoning out is never a great idea. Yeah, that'd be great. Curling her lips up into the cat smile, it's enough to make my own emotions flourish as a smile of my own. After meeting her, I've really become a different person. But he's the person I've always dreamt of being. With Ceri at my side, the pair of us stand in wonder at the world around us. People moving in each and every direction, heading on with their daily lives. It shouldn't be surprising, but even for us, seeing so many people in one place is still a bit of a shock. One day maybe we'll be in their very positions, moving forward together towards the future as our relationship continues to bloom, but still two ordinary people to any passerby.
Well, we're here.
The situation we find ourselves into isn't all that surprising either. Both us at odds as to what we want to do together. An entire city around us, an entire world to explore, but still just as content standing together here as one. I'm glad this was the girl that caught my heart. How about we go for a walk? The very same thing we did together just only a month ago that had brought us this close. A walk. Simple, but amazing. Sorry, I'm not good at that, descriptions. A walk through the city. Together. I could enjoy browsing the library just as much, window shopping, or even spending time at the cafe. Being here with her for having the opportunity to do something so meaningful again is what I'd choose to do. To go back to that place at where we finally connected, where we told each other how we felt and the world around us too.
Sure. I'd love that.
Taking my hand once again, Ceri looks upwards with that very same faint smile, my own reflection crystal clear in her hazel eyes. When she looks at me, I wonder what she sees. For me, seeing her, the thing within my eyes is the person I've always been looking for.
Here we are.
Arriving in the very same set of trees, the very same view as before. The two of us stand almost as statues, whilst various couples walk on by together. I guess now we really do blend in with them. This place has always been known as the date spot. Even now, that still holds true. Here I am with Ceri on a date. You're not going to confess me again, are you?
What?
I love you, Ceri. Please marry me. Okay, he's been on the move. I understand.
Is it a bit too early for that? We haven't even...
I was just practicing. Carried by a slight laugh, my teasing falls upon deaf ears. Ceri, oddly enough, still stands by my side, with a stoic look and great amulet raised by her features. Eyes directed towards the ground, lips firmly flanked, almost frowning even. Still against the passing autumn breeze, hair ruffling about as it gently stroked the skin of her cheeks. Ceri remains almost motionless. A fragment of time. Fool! I understand why he would ask her that, even if it's only been a month. It'd be hard-pressed to find something that was drowned in the scene before me. Are you sure you're right? You've been acting a little weird all day.
It's just strange,
Hmm?
that so much has happened in the last month.
Really, I couldn't agree with her more.
You really mean a lot to me.
Peering once again towards me. Ceri's face carries a look of sincerity, enough to pierce through my heart like a dagger. Ah! If I had any doubt, which I don't, one look at her would be more than enough to prove how she really feels. You mean a lot to me too, Ceri. I don't think you need me to tell you that. And it would be wrong if I didn't tell her that I feel the same.
But it's nice, isn't it?
She's right. Stuck by a lone gust of wind, Ceri's braids sway almost diligently in the breeze, as if they were trying to make her look any more beautiful in this moment. Our date almost came to an end, despite us not really doing anything, but what we did do was important to us. Staring at the sky above, I watch as the sun downs closer towards the horizon. Going on a date straight after school really cuts down our time here. Coming here again would be nice. It's getting late. Almost out of instinct, Ceri placed her hand in mine once again and gently squeezed her warmth distinct against the cold autumn air.
We should head home then.
Despite finding herself flustered over these sort of things, it doesn't stop her from enjoying that feeling. The feeling of being close, it's something I can enjoy too. Strolling down the street, the cool autumn air sends chills across me as I walk hand in hand with Ceri, returning home from our dates. At times like this, it's really hard not to appreciate the wonders of life. The what-if scenario we so truly love to come up with as people. What if Ceri didn't drop her library card on the way to school? What if I didn't leave for school early that day? What if she met someone else? Oh, I just squeezed a freaking gun. It's hard not to find yourself depressed, moving over such topics. However, as we move along, I know heartfully that things worked out in the end. For the both of us.
Are you cold? Perhaps we should have dinner.
What were you thinking? I'd happily have some more of your dad's cooking.
Well,
Your
I
cooking?
want to see your house for a change.
Oh boy. Curling her lips into a complacent grin, Ceri's smug side shines through her usual timid personality. For her it's an innocent suggestion, going to see her brother's house. However, I'm bright in the world beyond those doors, and I know for a fact taking her there would not end well. With a distinct gulp, I brace every ounce of my body to respond to her inquisition. It would be mean to bluntly reject her idea, but there must be something I can do to stop us going in that direction. You sure? My mother is not a good cook. If she heard that, she would kick your ass. That's a lie, but hopefully it will throw her off the topic.
That's okay.
Ouch.
I just wanted to see what it's like. Isn't that fine?
Yeah, it's fine. In the end, with her cute expression held dead straight against my own eyes, I can't turn her down. Whatever happens, it's not my fault, right? All I have to do is introduce her to my family. It's not that much of a problem. It's what I'd like to think. Still, I was going to have to face this burden eventually. I can't keep my family hidden forever. It'd be rude to do so, despite how unique they are. And they are very unique. I'll just have to call them. With a quick press on the screen, I need my phone to my ear as Ceri watches on with a confused articulation made profound by her features. No photo included. I mean, I understand. I don't have any pictures in my profiles. Profiles in my contact list, basically, as well. Quite possibly she's at odds as to why I'm so stunned to get this over with, but she'll soon find out why exactly that is.
Hello? Who might this be?
Unconventionally, my father answers the phone briefly. Hey, Dad.
Oh, son, we've been wondering where you are.
I've just been out. In hindsight, I should have probably let someone know I would be coming home later than usual, but there is no fixing that anymore. Now with Ceri by my side, shivering slang as she stands within the path of a typical autumn gust, getting this call over with is my top priority. Not just to get her out of the call, but my father has a habit of dragging on conversation by asking unnecessary questions.
Out? Out where? Didn't tell you. If you've been on any dates, I want to know about it.
In the background, my mother's mouth voice can just about be distinguished. It sounds as if she's calling him.
Anyway, your mother's dinner is almost ready, so be sure to get home quick. There won't be any left by the time you get back.
I wouldn't be surprised. Would it be okay if I brought someone over? She normally cooks enough for 2 of you.
Do the replacement as long as it doesn't bother me.
How he expects me to know what he'd be bothered by it? Just another oddity fitting of this man. No matter what for, I can't change the fact that he's my father. At the times he's imparting his way to my social life, I can really appreciate the upbringing he gave me. Nevertheless, bringing Ceri anywhere near him is likely to send him into a real frenzy. As reluctant as I am, I still have that very girl peering towards me with her typical sheepish gaze. Tearing her down is an option. Alright, I'll be home soon. Hanging up in almost an instant, I return my phone to its usual home within my pocket and turn towards Ceri with an uneasy smile. I hope you like bangers and mash. Given that she's undoubtedly familiar with our British cuisine. Despite being Japanese, my father's Anglophilia inhibits us from eating any real native food.
That's fine.
Oh?
I'm glad that I'm allowed to come over.
Oh, you are. Running her delicate hand over the strands of her silky hair, Ceri responds with an endearing smile. Maybe in the end, letting my family know of our relationship isn't such a bad idea. Having found a girl so perfect, I don't think my father would be disappointed. Who could be disappointed if you find a girl like Ceri? Seriously, if someone would be disappointed, they only deserve to get their ass kicked. But that's not important right now, okay? Alright. Well, we should probably get going. Whoops.
It's cold.
I know the drill for that. Does he know the drill for this situation? I don't know. As our feet tap against the floor, the pair of us embrace the warmth of my house, passing through the door I become so familiar with. I mean, you are living there! Not so long ago, everything about my life had been shifted around, moved and adjusted. Having not been so used to life here, having arrived not so long ago, it's great that so much has happened in the time we've been here. It's great that I found a life I'm happy with.
So, this is your house?
I mean, technically, it's his parents. Okay, I'm stingier. It might not be as fancy as hers, despite my father's earnings, but living anywhere else would no doubt feel strange. As humans, despite feeling change, we adapt to it ever so quickly. Through that, I'm home! Almost as if prompted, the sound of steps make themselves instinct from the living room. Well, here goes. Oblivious, Ceri stands and watches inquisitively as a broad man blocks our path. It's a shame she plays the harp and not the flute.
Oh, son, you're back.
Never in my life have I seen this man silent so suddenly. His eyes fixed towards Ceri as if he was staring right at her heart of an alien world. No ounce of expression remains on his typically emotive face. Whatever he's thinking, whatever happens next is not my responsibility.
Son, I've never been more proud of you in my life. When's the wedding?
With a hearty laugh, he continues on with his inquisition, set of almost in a state of disbelief and euphoria.
You sure have got a nice godson. What's the fine girl's name?
Ceri. Short for Caradwin.
Well, Sean, I thought you did look Japanese. It's nice to meet you, Ceri.
It's not like that fact wasn't obvious.
It's nice to meet you.
Darling, come here for a second. We have guests.
Despite me getting no doubt, my father still groups me as one of those said guests, even for Ceri is the only one here. Emerging from the kitchen, my mother looks onwards towards Ceri with a slightly another sense of surprise than my father's. Welcome home, son. It looks like your father's words have really gotten to you, Dan. Smiling before us, taking her place next to my father, she looks onward towards Ceri with a friendly smile. It's nice to meet you.
Ceri.
Ah, Ceri, that's a beautiful name.
Thank you.
If her father was here, I'd expect him to comment something like, I chose it myself. But I'm mostly glad someone in my family can greet her like a normal person.
So, Ceri, what does your family do? Surely a girl like that has a wealthy background. She goes to that school after all.
My father? He's an engineer.
An engineer. I can respect that. What about your mother?
Oh, shit!
My mother?
Ceri falls almost silent, save for her breathing. Her face is an expression I didn't think I'd ever have to see again. Her entire aura now shifted by a cloud expression, her clouds coming back to haunt her. Unintentionally, my father stands there close as his gaze increased the pressure upon us. I had to do something. She's an optician? Wait, optician? Did you say? Yeah. Throwing out the first thing I can think of, hopefully it's enough to deflect the conversation. I can't let Ceri feel sad again.
You better be getting a good deal on those glasses then, girl.
Ceri raises her head, a clear look of still lingering in her eyes. Regardless of that fact, my father continues as if nothing is abnormal. God damn it, give him some sign!
Well, I'll leave you to go birds on it. Who knows, maybe one day she'll actually be your girlfriend.
I am his girlfriend.
Letting the cat out of the bag, my father looks on towards Ceri with the same expressionless stare before turning to another brush smile.
So, I'm glad I didn't wear one.
You can't just say that to him.
What? He knows such a talk.
As the pair walk off into the kitchen, engaged in another session of family banter, Ceri and I are left alone in the hallway, together, silent. Well, those were my parents. Are you okay? Delving back in the topic of her mother is not something either of us really want, but I can't leave her alone in this sudden state. Can't let her continue to bear those burdens.
It's fine. Thank you for clearing it up.
Raising her head to line her eyes with mine, Ceri catches me once again in her trance. Cheeks reddened, she moves them up once she takes notice of me.
You like looking at me, don't you?
I mean, are you surprised? Okay, you might be surprised, okay? But I'm not surprised why he would be looking at you. Okay? I can't help it. That's your fault. She responds with a warm and cute giggle.
Anyway, I think it's time for me to see your room.
Uh-oh.
Just how messy it really is.
Uh-oh.
Leaving me with a smug grin, Ceri boldly probably makes her way past me towards the staircase. Hey! I almost reminiscent, following her very footsteps up a flight of stairs. Now that she's here before me and not staying something 6,000 miles west of here, I can really be content with the scene before me, knowing that we found one another. See, it's not that messy after all. Eating within my room, I watch on as Ceri stands motionless, taking in the environment around her. The evening light embracing her skin as she stands facing out towards the world outside. A world moving right before her eyes, yet she still stands there, motionless. Remaining rather distant, a small sigh escapes her mouth, enough to tell me that something's wrong. Throughout the day, glimpses of Ceri's own feelings have reached out, manifested themselves. I should have noticed sooner. It's unlike her to be blatant about her feelings. Ceri.
I don't deserve this. I don't.
Ceri, please. What's wrong?
It's just unreal. There isn't anything special about me.
How dare you! Turning around, Ceri's body now faces straight towards me, her face coated in a familiar sense of woe. I think I never want to feel again, rising up from inside.
Nobody has ever been nice to me before.
How dare they!
All my life. My mother. My classmates.
Bastards!
I've never known anything different. Please, just tell me the truth.
Lifting her head, Ceri looked deep in my eyes, tears welling up against the amber within hers. Seeing her like this, knowing what she's been through, I can't blame her. For me, the past month has felt like a dream. I've even tried pinching myself just to be sure, but there's no doubting it. Right now, I'm in a relationship with her, as if we were made for each other. As cliche as may be, I don't think I'd ever be happy with anyone else. That's why I can't let it all fall down. If she wants the truth, then I'll happily give it to her. I mean, I wasn't lying when I told you that you were important, Ceri. Just over a month ago, we were in the very same situation. Ceri before me, lost in a world of darkness. I want to be her knight as much as she's been mine. Over and over, I tell myself how important Ceri has been to me. Moving here, lost in a new world, Ceri pulled me out of what I once thought to be a dead end. She gave me a chance to change myself. Whether you think you deserve it or not, none of that matters to me. What matters is right here. Place my finger upon my chest. Ceri directs her eyes towards the very essence of love itself. Heart! I love you, Ceri. Nothing is going to change that. You'll always be special to me. She lifts her head once more, now with a look of relief in her eyes. With all the hardships this girl has faced, knowing that we can overcome them together is an indescribable feeling. Like love, but better? But there can't be anything better than that.
I'm sorry. But being with you makes me happy.
Yes!
I really love you.
Yes! Making her way over to me, Ceri wraps her arms around me tightly, as if she never wants to let go. The smooth skin of her cheeks brushing gently against my neck. There couldn't be anything more sincere. As she finishes nuzzling against my sweater, Ceri wipes the teardrops out of her eyes. Even with reddened eyes and damp cheeks, she still can be described with any word other than beautiful. Or at least something alongside those lines. You really are silly, you know. Ruffling the hair upon her head, Ceri paused as she quickly regains her composure. It's a heartwarming feeling. Having been through bullying, bearing witness to an unstable marriage, having been left lonely by the world, a life like this can't be easy to accept. Nevertheless, seriously, whoever bullied her, we need to find them. And, you know, no one needs to know what happens to them. Nevertheless, I'll do whatever it takes to make her happy, to see her smile.
Close your eyes.
But if I do that, I won't be able to read the text. Okay, that's how we close the eyes, got it. Following her orders, my eyes close tightly as the world before me disappears. It's strange, we function by receiving inputs from the world around us, synaptic responses, if you will. Having completely blocked the space around me from my side, each breath Ceri and I take, each slight feeling against my skin, every sense becomes even more important. Something warm, something moist, lands itself upon my cheek. She really did it, didn't she? As I lift open my eyes, before me stands a girl, adorned in a town sweater. Her silky hair done neatly into 2 braids, resting over her shoulders. This girl stands there, complacent, with her lips curled up into an adorable smile. No matter how I look at it, this is the girl I fall in love with. Whatever would have happened is none of our concern. It's a world now behind us. What really matters is our feelings, and at the end of the day, it's clear that we both feel the same.
Let's always stay together.
Yes! Clever way to hide the clock without the indicator. Sounds her love will always be together. I've got to admit, it was good to return to this. Because this is freaking enjoyable. I love this game.
It's pronounced Ceri, like a K.
I'm kinda curious if there will be something more after that.
Looking at me, don't you?
Yes, I mean, I already said that I do. I mean, whoever works on games or is basically doing YouTube, and basically because of that, well, what's that? Oh, okay, script, got it. Happy anniversary. Thank you for a year of support. Oh, I promise I'll make a real sequel one day. What do you mean a real sequel? This was lovely. What? What is the meaning of real sequel? Because this was awesome. I'm totally digging the idea of knowing what happens to that lovely dovey couple, like after high school. So, I wanna know. I would love to see their wedding. Okay, I would love that. Anywho, that was Sound of Her Love Will Always Be Together. A great, of course. A great comeback. Almost an hour long comeback. And I enjoyed it. And I really did enjoy my time with this game as before, actually. So, if there actually, as it was mentioned just a second ago, will be another game from Sounds of Your Love, then count me in, I'm playing it. Alright, hope you enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed the game, for that's actually setting the bar really high, and hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.